Hey guys, Rob here. Today's video, we got a really nice e-bike that we're gonna check out. All right, so first I'm gonna go over the obvious, which are the main features. So if you're looking to buy an e-bike, we're gonna cover all the basic things that you would be looking for. And this bike seems to have it all, and I've been pretty happy with my experience riding it. So here we have it right here. We've got a really nice white color. There are other color options. I like the white. I just feel like it stands out. We've got some really nice 20-inch tires. These are, I believe, 2.5, 3-inch tires, so they're not like those big, wide, fat tires, but they're still good enough. We've got a really nice rim here. We don't have those spokes, so you're not gonna have to worry about adjusting anything. And the motor, rear hub drive. This is a 48 volt, 1300 watt motor, so this thing has a lot of torque, guys. 7-speed Shimano shifter there, really nice system. We have a detachable battery that does have a lock with a key, so you can lock this thing up. That way nobody's gonna steal it from you. Got some really nice disc brakes on the back here. Hydraulic disc brakes, which is always a plus. Really makes stopping these bikes nice and easy, nice and smooth. This bike does do 28 miles an hour if you unlock it to class 3. It's in class 2 mode right now, which is plenty fast enough. Back to the bike's gearing system here, we do have a torque sensor. And if you're not sure what a torque sensor is, a lot of these bikes come either torque sensor or cadence sensor. And the difference between the two is that with the torque sensor, it detects how much you're actually pushing on those pedals, and then the motor will compensate the rest. So the harder you push, the more the motor's gonna kick in. So that really allows you to conserve your battery, and you can go so much farther having that kind of system. A cadence sensor is just a sensor that detects movement. Any type of movement, the motor's gonna kick on full blast. So even if you just barely move the pedals, the motor is just gonna put all its power out, and that does drain the battery quite a bit. I prefer having a torque sensor because it really helps you control how far you wanna go. So I'm really glad that they put that on this here bike. Up top here, we've got a nice digital display, and it might look like it's flashing, but that is just the frame rate of the camera here. It's not flashing at all. And this tells you what your pedal assist levels are. We've got nice disc brakes right here, front and rear. We've got our shifter over here. Bike does have a headlight and a brake light. Really nice grips here on the handlebar. I really like this design over some of the other ones. This just feels, I don't know, really grippy. The ergonomics on it are great. And we do have some front suspension here. There's no rear suspension on the bike, and it is pretty, I'm gonna say it's semi-adjustable. So you do have some adjustment there, and really does make a big difference. So this bike is not a folding bike, but the handlebar does give you the option to fold down, so that way when you're storing it, it does make a difference. There are some attachments that they did send me as well. If you were to buy this bike, that would be an additional purchase. So today, riding the bike, we're just riding it as is in its base form. I will put B-roll footage of the attachments, which are back here, because this is a cargo bike. It does have a metal frame that comes out, kind of like a box, and you can put cargo in there. You can put a small child in there, maybe even a dog or something. And they were nice, and they thought about this here protector. That way, you know, you're not gonna have to worry about little kids' feet getting caught in anything or anything like that. So really nice long seat here. You could probably get another person on there to ride this thing around. But yeah, the bike has been pretty good, and all we're gonna do now is we're gonna ride it. We're gonna put it through sand. We're gonna put it on the trail, so there's gonna be grass, dirt, bumps. We're gonna ride it on pavement like you see here. We're just gonna check it out. We're gonna see what this thing's got. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and give this, oh, it's got a lot of torque. It has a lot of torque. I mean, if you just, I like that it's a thumb throttle, but look, I mean, the bike does want to come up. If you're not if you're not careful with it. So it'll surprise you. But yeah, so right now I just have it in pedal assist 1 and I'm pedaling right now and it just feels flawless. It's so smooth. I wish all e-bikes came with the torque sensor because it makes such a big difference. I'll take a torque sensor over a cadence sensor any day of the week. So like even because of this bike, so we're in pedal assist 1. If I really start cranking down on these pedals, it'll go up to its top speed in class 2, which is 19 miles an hour. And it just feels buttery smooth, guys. I'm gonna go off onto a trail real quick. And see, I'm still in pedal assist 1 and I'm going through all this grass and sand. Let's take it into this sand right here. Still in pedal assist 1. No throttle at all. This is just me barely pedaling. The sand is, I'm gonna say, probably semi-damp. So I just knifed it right there because I wasn't paying attention. But sand is probably semi-damp. It's not like that summertime sugar sand where it's like beach sand, but biking still, it's handling it. And with the bike only having just a front suspension, it still feels great. I don't feel anything hard on the seat. It almost feels like it has rear suspension in it. That's how smooth it is. All right, so here we have a whole bunch of sugar sand up ahead. Let's see if we can get through it. Oh, I'm pedaling. I let off the throttle because I don't want to cheat. All right, it's starting to stop. You need to go through this stuff faster. But then if you do, you might fall. All right, now I'm using the throttle. The throttle's getting us through it. Oh, it's a little tricky, but it's working. Like I said, guys, we're doing this real lifestyle. All right, not too bad. Now, if we would have went any faster, it would have been a lot easier to get through that. All right, we got some water. Let's see. All right, we're gonna go wide and around just because I don't really know how deep it is. Hopefully we don't fall. Oh. All right, we got through. A little bit more water. We're just gonna go straight through this one. Oh yeah, that was deep. That was deep. And now we're just cruising along. Yeah, this sand is like complete beach sand. The back tire is just kind of spinning through it. All right, we made it through that. We're not even in class 3, guys. We're only in class 2. This is only class 2, and we're flying. Let's take a look at the torque here. Look at that. And you know, another thing I forgot to mention is that the bike can support up to 500 pounds. That is a lot of weight. So you could pull a fishing cart with this thing. You might even be able to use it to, you know, retrieve you know, some game, you know, if you shot a hog or something, I bet you could use this bike to pull one of them. But yeah, the bike is strong. There's no, when you get on it, you can feel it's got the power. I love the fact that right now I'm riding, you guys can see I'm on a trail here, and I'm riding with one hand and it just feels really good. And I'm pedaling as well. And I'm still in pedal assist 1, so nice and easy. We got some water up ahead. I think we're gonna turn around here and then do a road test on the bike. All right guys, we're at a standstill. Put it up in pedal assist 5. Actually, you know, it's not gonna really do anything because we're just gonna launch off the throttle only. So I'm just gonna push the throttle and we're gonna see how long it takes to get up to 19 miles an hour, which is this class 2 mode. You can put it in that class 3 and it'll do the 30 miles an hour. All right, here we go. No pedaling. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Topped out at 18 miles an hour. Not too bad. All right guys, so I just spent some time trying to figure out how to unlock this thing into class 3 mode. All right, so we're just gonna do a quick test here. Show you guys it does do 28 miles an hour. And I'm using just the pedals right now. Came to a nice stop there. A little bit of a skid, but we did stop the bike, I think in under 20 feet. All right guys, so I'm gonna show you how to unlock this thing. So when you get it, it's gonna come in that class 2. So if you wanna get in class 3, all you gotta do, and you know, remember, follow the local laws and that's kind of stuff, you know, behave. But all you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna take 2 fingers, you're gonna press the power button here, you're gonna press the negative here, and then you're gonna use your other thumb, you're gonna press the positive. These are the up and downs, that's how you shift for pedal assist. You're gonna press all 4 of those, or all 3 of those, plus the brake lever, all at the same time, and hold it until the screen turns on. When the screen turns on, you'll see a flashing bar up here. So we'll go ahead and do that. Just hold it. So now the screen is on. It's gonna be hard for you guys to see here, but there's a bar up top that's flashing. From there, you're gonna hold plus and minus at the same time. Now the pedal mode is actually flashing as well. Press it again because it disappeared. And then you're gonna press the headlight button. And now you see we are cycling through P1 in miles an hour, P2, P3. So what you want to do is all these are going to come in either P1 with a 0 down here, P2 with a 0, and P3 with a 0. Go all the way to P3 and then press up or down on the pad here, and that's going to change it. You want to put it in 1. So it should say P3 1. All the other numbers should say P1 0, P2 0, and then you want P3 to say 1. And then you just leave it. It's flashing now. You can turn the bike off. So hold the power down, press it again, hold it, and now your bike is in class 3 mode. So if you wanted to go back into class 2, you just follow those same steps, but put P3 to where it says 0. All right guys, so we finished all the riding and everything, and I'm very impressed with this bike. I will say that. Everything that I tried to do with the bike, it was able to do. We were able to go through water, we were able to go through sand. Matter of fact, this bike handled sand better than a lot of the other bikes that I've tested with even larger size width tires. which is surprising because you would think that with a narrower tire, struggle more. But I actually was able to get through this stuff a lot easier on this bike. I have no idea why, but it rode really well. The front suspension was good, no rear suspension, but it felt like it had rear suspension. Going over bumps and stuff was not an issue like I've had with some of the other bikes that I've tested. I think overall this is a really good design, functions well. I was able to get it up to the 28 miles an hour just using just the throttle. So you don't have to pedal. If you want to use throttle only in those class 3 modes, you absolutely can. Another thing to keep in mind, the pedal in its fully down position, it's only about 5 or so inches off the ground. So if you're in an area with a lot of rocks, big boulder type rocks or whatever, sidewalks, just bear in mind where your foot is when you're going off or on top of those types of things. Other than that, it's perfect, honestly. Good bike. And I think that if you're gonna get this, make sure you get a helmet to go along with it because you don't want to injure yourself. So another good thing you can add to this bike would be a horn, just in case you're coming up on top of somebody. You know, you can give them that courtesy little honk or whatever. That way they know that you're coming, because these bikes can be kind of quiet, and you know, if you're behind somebody, they might not know that you're there. So yeah, other than that, I'm gonna say that this bike is a pass. I'm gonna leave any links to it that I get in the video description. And I don't know if there's gonna be any Black Friday deals, but whatever deals I can get, whatever links I can get will be in that video description box if you guys wanna check this one out. I think it's worth a look. Last I checked on the website, it was $999, so $1,000 bike. I would definitely buy this for $1,000. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up for me, subscribe if you're new. And until next time, guys, I'll see you on the trail. Peace.